And we are live. Welcome to the Fanatics of Film. My name is Ben, and I've got my good friend, one of my best friends in the whole universe, and on YouTube here, K-Log. How's it going, man?
It's going okay, bro. I was going to wear this jacket through the whole thing, but it's going to be a fucking hot ride, bro.
Wow. Speaking of hot rides, what a show that was. Wasn't it a great show?
It's absolutely brilliant. Hail Rhea Seahorn. Hail Bob Odenkirk. Hail Vince Gillian. Hail
Peter Gold. Peter Gold wrote this episode.
Hail to everybody who is a part of this glorious universe.
Peter Gold and Ariel Levine. So this episode, oh my gosh. So the whole time you and I were both saying, we've been saying this the whole entire season. You keep saying about how much you don't want it to end. We don't want this to end.
Breaking Bad, like I've said multiple times, had so many boring scenes that I fast forward through that I will never rewatch those scenes with Skyler and little Walt Jr., right? But this show doesn't have any of that. You rewatch this show and there's no downtime. Everything is incredible, Ben.
It really is. It's like they trimmed the fat, right?
There's no fat on this bone.
It's literally like they got rid of all the things that may have been a slow moving or created a slow moving moment, and because those were, you could look back at them and deem them to be flaws in Breaking Bad because a lot of people looked at it that way. Whatever, we could get into it forever, but they really trimmed the fat. They made this streamlined. They made it complex. They made Kim an amazing character. They made Saul this an amazing character, and oh my gosh, the mutation that Kim undergoes in this, she completely changes, and her aura changes. If you notice, her entire demeanor changes, and she becomes this. Talking about Breaking Bad, Kim is Breaking Bad. It seems like she's, I don't know, like the devil's got its clutches right into her shoulders. I don't know. That's what it seems like to me a little bit. Maybe I'm not sure, but. Anyway, the moment that sticks out to me the most, and I have to say it right now, is...
Hey, I'm sorry, man.
No, go ahead.
You got a super chat thing. I just wanted to address that. Hail Snowdub. Hail the Cotton Connection. Go ahead, man.
No, and I think it's actually really hilarious that Snow brings this up while we're talking about an AMC show, because AMC is owned by China.
Are they really?
Yes, they are, absolutely. There's a whole documentary that Midnight's Edge did about this whole thing, and it's crazy. There's murder, sex, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, actors having to sell themselves for. It's just insane.
That's for sure.
That's real stuff, man. Midnight's Edge tells the truth. They pull they're real journalists. They're real journalists.
Really?
Like Midnight's Edge is the real deal. I'm not kidding. They really pull, you could check out anyway. It's just, it is what it is. But China does own a lot of entertainment, tons of it. I don't know what the actual percentage is, but I'd say close to, 40% of all the media that's going on. It's just insane. So why do you think all of them crumble to it? Basketball, everybody else. So anyway, but the moment that sticks out to me the most in this episode, to me, was the music towards the end. Of course, the ever so amazing scene with Lalo trying, defending. Lalo was Scarface, right? Speaking of Scarface, right? We were talking about some of these actors being in Scarface. Lalo was Scarface tonight. He was defending his home, and he succeeded instead of getting annihilated like Scarface was.
Yeah. I thought they were still at Don Eladio's pad. I thought they were trying to Don Eladio, and I was like, well, okay, we all know Don Eladio lives, so that's kind of pointless. But no, they were at Laro's house.
They didn't send enough people, man.
They didn't send enough people, which makes me think that Gus Fring set all that up on purpose. It was because, dude, for such a ruthless planner, how could he not think to send? You're going to send 4 guys when there's 25 people there?
You're absolutely right. When Nacho first opens the door, it's like all of a sudden there's these, there's it looks like there's about 12 dudes in there they look like SWAT team. Anyway, it was just hilarious. Hail Dawn of Darkness. Oh my gosh. I feel like I can actually pay rent this month now. Thanks, everybody.
Nail DOD. That's
seriously. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing people. Ninja. Wookiee Supremacy says, Ninja!
I think Wookiee said he smoked himself stupid too because, or not that not playing stupid, just that he smoked hella weed the other day or today for 420. Hell, 420. I've been smoking all day long.
And I went.
And Fatal J's in the house too.
Fatal J, you guys, you badass motherfuckers. Take me down like no other. Badass motherfucker. You know that song? You guys know that song? I mean, I'm the only one who knows the song, so I'm singing it to myself as you guys just listen. So, all right. So, but my favorite part was the unforgettable filmmaking experience when they're zooming the camera. They're underground. He's in his underground escape route. Whatever he's got down there, and they zoom the camera in on him as he's coming out. As he's coming back, and it stops, and he's pulling away, and then it's got the weird, crazy psychedelic funk music. It's just awesome. So complimentary and so detailed in the way of exuding some sort of amazing feeling of like you're being hunted.
Yeah, it was like Rambo.
Yeah,
the newest Rambo film.
Yeah, yes,
and everything,
Yes, only he didn't have a bunch of booby traps set up because that's
he had a pan of grease.
That's right. Yeah, that was his one thing, and it was so funny after that. It's like, oh yeah, he's got a ready-made weapon right there. Hot, the hot. I prefer Nazareth. Now you're messing with some. What's going on? You guys are having a religious discussion over here going on. Okay, South Park. Oh, okay. All right, so we're going to get into this episode, you guys. Sorry, we're just going to jump into this because we want to try to keep this into a short stream. So Mike and Saul contemplate their next move as Mike reiterates how Kim saved his ass at the very beginning here. Saul continues to show humility as he is realizing that he is surrounded by people who have saved his life multiple times, right? You're seeing a ton of humility leap into Saul. At least that's what I saw in this episode. He was a humble guy. It seemed that way. No,
I think he was just being a bitch, and it's
you
not
think
right
so?
To be a bitch, but he's gone through a lot, and he needs to snap out of it, because eventually he does snap out of it when he becomes better. When he saw Goodman when we see him in Breaking Bad. So
yeah, something's gonna snap. It's either something's gonna snap, or it's like it makes you wonder or he's either just gonna gradually get that way. It's like is he gonna be
behind every bad man is a bad woman, I guess.
Yeah, apparently, according to the law, the rule book,
a badass woman with a badass. Hail Rhea Seahorn. Hail Rhea Seahorn.
According to the law books, deemed by Peter Gould and Vince Gilligan, these guys who are insane people. And so Saul unloads the truth finally onto Kim, spilling out his soul out into Kim's arms as she embraces him with realization and resolve. She just is. I mean, Saul asks Kim if he is bad for her. Like there was the moment he's just like, "Am I bad for you? Am I a bad influence?"
And her response is, "I'll have the cheeseburger with some bacon on it and French fries with the good stuff on it." And dude, I was like, "What a woman! What a woman! Oh my god, I love this female character they have created. God damn."
Her description of the cheeseburger at the end made me miss the $6 cheeseburger or the $10 or the $20 cheeseburger that you can get at a hotel. Like that made me miss that.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, "Damn, I'm hungry as fuck."
With the big old pickle and the big old steak fries and the pickle and everything. So anyway,
I've been cooking, bro. I made lasagna last night. Tomorrow I'm making a turkey, right? I'm Chef Boy or Log Bert here, but goddamn, what I would give for some room service food with the fried chicken, and you get the fried chicken crisps and dessert and some wine. Oh man, damn, man, I was hungry. And a nice woman like Rhea Seahorn would be nice too.
Absolutely. A nice woman like Rhea Seahorn telling you her next plan.
No, yeah, she's telling you. Yeah, she's like, do worse. She's like, this isn't bad enough. We gotta take it to the nth degree. What does she do? She decides. So her big thing at the end is like what? She decides she wants
Let's see. Kim accepts 20 pending felonies from the public defender pro bono. Nacho receives a call telling him to open Lalo's back gate at 3 a.m. What does she end up? I mean, there's this whole thing that she goes through. Is like, how can we ruin Howard's life? How can we destroy Howard's life? Anyway, that was just insane. So Kim responds with like, what does she say? She's like, you crossed the line. You aren't going to do it again. Like, right. She asserts her authority in that moment. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Her determination and resolution on the statement is laser focused. The way she says this is with true authority, flexing her role in this relationship, telling him good night.
You're not going to commit any more crimes at this point, right?
Yeah. She's when 24 hours later, she's basically trying to she's talking about committing felonies. Like, so.
Yeah, well, no, she's saying you're not going to do any of that shit again, any of that
right?
Dirt, right? Like, you're going to keep it a straight arrow. And he's like, oh, come, yeah, okay, but we've already done this dance. You know, I'm not. I'm bad for you. You know, and she is sexy as hell too. Sorry, Ben, I just keep going back to it.
Well, we love you, Rhea Seehorn.
And DOD, I'm drinking Budweiser, the king of beer. And you got another super chat tonight, Ben.
Hail, everybody. Jeez, you guys are amazing people. Oh, my gosh, Stony One, Kenobi. You guys are...
Hail, Stony One Kenobi. To get him, Ben, a six-pack of his own beer.
You guys, thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough because money's tight, so I cannot thank you enough. I cannot.
So is Kim Wexler.
Absolutely. And, yeah. Okay, so Mike continues to plead with Gus to pull Nacho out of the action. As the smile on Lalo's face when he first shows up to the family is priceless as he opens the window to reveal his family who he is. He's just like, it's just a funny face that he makes.
Yeah. Dude, he loves those people at his compound. You know what I mean? Like, they were so happy to see him. The guy shooting the gun off in the air. Lalo's, I love Lalo, bro, because he's always making everybody feel comfortable, even though he's like the Nazi hunter. Like I always say, from Inglourious Bastard, the Jew hunter, the Nazi Jew hunter from Inglourious Bastards. Christoph Waltz's character.
Yes.
He's the Mexican cartel version of him. He even does it in this scene, right? When he brings Nacho to his family and the guy's laughing. He's like, he's like, hey, what the fuck? Do I get my own shit or do you?
Well, because you can tell the guy's terrified of him. He's like, yeah, okay. It's just it's like this Bible. It's like he just okay. He's like, what are you doing? Get your ass up! It's like this total switch. He pulls a switcheroo on people, trying to to just induce this fear on them. It's amazing. And he's a great character. I thought that was like his nephew or something. Anyway, Saul is determined to create a vacation for two. He calls it, let's John and Yoko this sucker. The unnerving state of mind that they have both created for themselves and now lay in is continuously propelling them forward into further turmoil, fear, and uneasiness day by day, possible all-out destruction, watching their backs, etc. And it made me think of that. And then here we go later on. They're talking about watching their backs later on. So Saul watches her leave to go do her pro bono case and launches into the phone to pry in danger what danger may unfold on them and possibly for some guidance. So anyway, let's see. So Kim volunteers for the DA's office, more mundane work. I was trying to assess what is she doing there? Is she just trying to is she bored? Is she just enthralled by weird, boring?
I thought she was just trying to, she might have a bounty on her head, and saying she's just trying to keep busy with work.
Oh, okay. So it was It was more of a distraction. That's what you were, because I was assessing maybe
that too, and like she actually said, we just might as well keep going about our business until we can't change our fate right now, so got to make the best of it,
Yeah.
She's a badass woman.
Okay, let's really quick here. So, let's throw these some news chats up here. Somehow, somebody gave me a Corona pour.
Hail Panda Power. Although I gotta say, I don't mind a Corona with a lime from time to time.
Yeah, I like Corona. I used to drink it all the time. And it's funny too because I was at the store just last week, and it was on Easter Sunday. I was at the store getting food, and somebody was going out of there with a Easter bunny. They had an Easter bunny outfit on, and they were running out of the store stealing Corona beer, and people are just chasing after them. It's just insane.
I would really I was about to say, fuck, I hate that person, Ben, but that they were stealing beer, I liked them a little more. Like if they were stealing baby formula or something, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here, But hey, I understand. I'm an alcoholic, and if I didn't have some scratch, you got to do what you got to do. But I wouldn't wear a fucking bunny outfit, I'd probably wear a Trump mask. And my regular mask I wear out too, Everybody looks like they're robbing the bank now.
Oh my gosh.
Hail DOD for another super chat.
Oh wow! Congratulations, Ben. You're the first person I've ever donated via super chat too. Wow, I'm grateful for all of you guys. Thank you so much. Really, I cannot thank you enough. My heart is open with gratitude. Thank you so much. Really, seriously. So let's try to get into this. So Howard and Kim bump into each other on the elevator in the courthouse. Kim can't help but boast her own decision to leave all of the madness of corporate law. She kind of teases it in there. She throws it. She kind of takes a low jab at Howard and is, oh yeah, I left all that shit behind. She just kind of I left all your bullshit behind. I do pro bono stuff and I'm having a blast doing it. And she just kind of rubs it in his face a little bit, kind of.
Because my man was in a cartel shootout and we got 100 G's. I can do this type of light work,
It's almost as if she almost was trying to hold herself back from saying that. It's just so hilarious. So Howard pulls Kim aside and tries to expose Saul for his wrongdoings, for all of his awful pranks and the pranks that were so detrimental to his day. But Kim can't contain herself and laughs it off, reiterating her confidence in her decisions and her confidence in her man.
It's hella funny when he's like, yeah, he sent hookers to my thing, when she just heard that he was involved in a sniper 8-murder, cartel shootout, and he helped assassinate another cartel member. And then, working for the cartels, she's, that's such lightweight stuff to her at this point, Jimmy's conditioning her to be, I'm just going to say this now, Ben, I've been saying this, right? How long have I been saying this, man? She's going to work for Gus Fring. She is going to work for the cartel higher than Slippin' Jimmy is.
Hail to K-Log, because K-Log has been saying this for I think 5 or 6, maybe 7 weeks. So since the beginning of this season, you said that. And he's been saying that.
To break bad, Ben, as you like to put.
I feel, the look on her face was creeping the hell out of Saul.
Oh,
Saul was.
I thought you were about to say it was creeping because it was turning me on, in that Amber Heard type of way. I was like, damn, this bitch is crazy. When she was underneath the sheets and she had that, I was like, oh my God, this is the sexiest woman on earth. I would commit those crimes for her. I'd do worse. I would set Howard up to where he's getting butt raped in jail every day for 30 years and I'd live with that. Okay. Knowing I had her.
I couldn't help but be reminded okay, so when Saul's going and banging
another super chat, bro.
Oh, hail. Oh my gosh. I'm not worthy. I am not
hail
worthy.
Hail 21 Kenobi, my friend. That's so nice of you, dude. Hail, brother.
I'm not worthy.
Goddamn.
I feel like oh my gosh, you guys are the best. Stony One, hail to you, sir. You guys are the best.
Salute, primo. As they say in the show, salute.
Salute. Thank you so much. I'm overwhelmed. My Majesty, I'm overwhelmed. Okay, so let's see. So Saul, the moment when Saul's banging on Mike's windows, being a loudmouth, it reminded me of Breaking Bad. It reminded me of Walt banging on Jesse's door. I don't know, just for some reason it reminded me of that. Just kind of being, yeah. So Saul melts with comfort as Mike tells him of their plans to assassinate Lalo. So Saul's just the sigh that he lets out is just complete and total, he's just completely overwhelmed with comfort and just knowing that he's going to that he's protected. And then so Donilado and Bosa have a party for Lalo at the most famous pool in history of television, at least in the last 10 years. That's the most famous pool famous pool.
Yeah.
In the history of television, in my opinion, as far as if you want to get into like what pool, I don't know.
No, I agree with you, Ben.
It's an extremely memorable place.
Oh my God. My favorite episode in Breaking Bad is probably when Gus Fring kills Don Eladio and the entire mob, entire cartel with the poison.
With the poison.
With Mike by his side, dude. It's the same pool that Gus Fring's lover / Los Pollos Hermanos, compadre gets killed. Dude, this one, I mean, you're right, Ben. It's the most famous swimming pool in thing. And we got another super chat.
Yeah.
He's
I think it's just, it's it's like, hey, look at me. I'm Donna Darkness giving you money. So thanks so much, man.
It's like that, he's not typing that. I think he like hit something or something.
Yeah, I think it's one of the things you can do. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
That's so awesome. Hail Dawn the Darkness.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough. So Nacho describes the strategy to Don Eladio when they're having this discussion, right? This was kind of a big moment where, to me, so this might be fuel for a little bit of debate, because I thought, for me personally, it seemed like Don Eladio, or excuse me, that Nacho was kind of asking for a way out. But you say there's absolutely no way.
No way.
Okay.
They would execute him. I mean, that was not even the conversation, in my opinion, Ben.
Okay. No, that's
keep going, but why? I want to hear.
Like,
I want to hear.
I don't. I don't think I have any ground to stand on, because I think you're absolutely right. I probably would agree with you on it. I mean, it's something that crossed my mind, because he does flat out say, I want to. I mean, he says that I want to. It was right after Mike had kept on saying that, so that was like built in my head when Mike had constantly been trying to get him out of there. He's been constantly trying to get him out. Anyway, whatever. It was just something that was drilled into my brain. So, anyway,
he's like, what's your plan, right? And Nacho's like, I'm going to divide and conquer the bikers to gain more territory. Hail Snowdub, who says another super chat to interrupt the convo. LOL. Hail. The connection.
Hail, man.
Hail. Yeah, the top man who runs the cartel, the head of the cartel, Don Eladio, sits Nacho Verga down. The man who Lalo Salamanca has deemed worthy enough to be their man in Northern America, to run the front in at least that part of America, right?
Yeah,
that's a big. So he's sitting down to get the promotion or not from the
right.
Don. He's not going to tell the Don, hey, what I'd really like is to get out of here.
Right.
He's just saying, what I thought he was saying by saying, I don't want to have anybody looking over my shoulder, was that I want to be fucking that powerful to where, like Don Eladio doesn't really seem to be looking over his shoulder, but he does say, well, amigo, you're in the wrong business. If that's
right. He's like, there's just absolutely no way you're going to get out of that. You're going to always be looking over your shoulder the whole time. It was one of those things. I don't know. I mean, it's like, I need to study more gangster culture, because that's something that's obviously, very, that's a big part of it. It's like knowing when to ask certain things and when to not ask certain things. So, so he swears Nacho swears that he's going to be loyal to him and to prove his loyalty through quality of work and defense. Nacho describes strategy to Don Eladio about what to do with the other cartels. I don't remember this. He's like, we can face them against each other, and it flexes by asking to get anyway. Yeah. So there you go.
Divide and conquer the white guys, right?
Yes. Yeah. So that was interesting. And then,
because Don Eladio didn't like, he's not, wars cost too much money. So he's like, what the fuck? You're going to get me in a war? He's like, no, I'm gonna get them themselves in a war.
That's right. He says we're going to turn them against each other, and that'll save us money. Right. That's right. And relief overwhelms Kim as the guilt swells in Saul's face. When they're talking about when Saul reveals that they're going to be okay. So, and just the look on Saul's face is very like, the word would be probably regretful. Like, he's just regretful of everything in this entire scene. His overwhelming sorrow almost seems like it's a death knell. When he explains that they should go home, it's almost like I thought he was trying to break up with her. What did you think about that moment?
Yeah, he was trying to break up with her, and she wouldn't let him. It's like that was almost like out of a Seinfeld episode or an I Love Lucy episode, where she's like, "No, you're not. Stop being stupid. We're gonna go kill these guys now. Who you want to kill? I'm killing them." All of a sudden she turned into Harley Quinn, bro.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
He's like, "Shut the fuck up, Jimmy. I'm gonna order the cheeseburger. You know you want the cheeseburger. You know you want this ass tonight. Okay, tomorrow we're gonna go bust and Hamlin, Hammond, and McGill. We're gonna get the money. Oh my! I love this bitch. I love her. Oh my god! Please send me a woman that is so bad and sinister like her.
It was quite hilarious at how she mutated quickly.
It's been a slow burn though, but she's her character is like, I don't like throwing shit out like that, but bipolar, I don't know. She's so up and down, like she's either the most righteous woman on earth or she's like burn it to the ground.
Exactly, and I didn't mean it in any way. She's definitely, it's not anything inorganic. The way she does it is extremely realistic in the sense that it feels real. It feels like she's really this person, and it really feels real. And so Kim confronts Saul on his pranks next, and they both laugh at the whole thing with Howard, and plan playfully about their next prank on Howard. What the next prank will be, and Kim can't help but fall directly into the vat of lard that is crime. Kim's sinister aura mutates into a monstrosity. It's just, but it slowly does it, and it's just this weird demeanor that she just all of a sudden becomes this. She's Breaking Bad. Wexler is Breaking Bad, you guys. That's what's happening. At least that's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. She's going to be corporate drug dealer lawyer.
Yeah. So, and the final, of course, the final scene that we started talking about earlier. I love the music of the scene. I love it. And if you want to analyze it, to me, that's what kind of he was. He was a successful Scarface. Scarface failed because he was too cocky, and then he got everybody against him instead. But Lalo here, dude, I am dying to know what's going to happen between Lalo and Nacho now. Hail, Stony Juan. Crushed till my mind's gone. Kush till my mind's gone.
I'll tell you what I think is going to happen, man. I think in the opening episode of, by the end of the first episode of next season, if we get it, Nacho's going to murder Lalo one-on-one.
Yeah, it's either that or they'll kill each other. But I think you're right. I think they're going to make Nacho like this martyr. He'll save his father maybe or something. But the point is that if we get to see it next season, if the next season never gets made.
If he kills Lalo, right, then he's the last man standing. And Don Eladio's like, okay, I don't know, but at least he killed the other guys. He can make it look like he killed the other 4 that Lalo killed. But like you said, Jesus Christ, like who's running strategy for these guys that they send in 4 guys?
Yeah,
and they're depending on him opening the door. What if Nacho wasn't there?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Like, what if there was no service? Like, like he barely got. What if he didn't answer the phone?
Yeah, I mean, it's like
stupid.
What did he do? Did he put gum in the lock? What did he use to unlock?
You're trying to pretend like you could do that, like you're Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop. Like that's gonna work on Lalo's defense system, And Lalo doesn't have any guys guarding the perimeter anymore. How did they get up to the door?
So yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff there. I mean, you saw that his mom was killed out on the front, like his mom.
That's not his mom. That was just his cook, but he loved her. He liked those people. Like when he's walking out at the end, he's pumped.
Yeah,
at the very end.
He is going
like Latino, like cartel Terminator.
He's going to rain terror on baby ABQ. Poor ABQ. Poor Albuquerque, New Mexico. He's going to rain terror on them, or just I think he might. Dude, I think he's going to go for Gus first. Like his. I don't know. We'll find out. It'll be interesting to see what it. I think that's going to be the most interesting thing is to see what his first move is. What Lalo's first move will be.
Well, the absolute first move is he knows it's Nacho.
So he's going to go after Nacho immediately.
And Nacho is within yards of him.
Right. So yeah.
We didn't see how dude, that shit went down pretty fast, and Nacho was right there at the door. So I think he escapes. He's in Lalo's town.
Yeah, he better get the hell out fast, or else he's toast.
And how are you gonna get to the border before Mexico? You're on Lalo's territory, dude. It's a wrap unless he kills Lalo straight up, right there before Lalo tells anybody.
Yeah. Wow. What an episode.
What an episode. But so it ends. How does it end? It ends with Jimmy or you keep going, Ben. Sorry.
So I think, I'm pretty much, my notes are done, but I think I pretty much resolved at like Kim and Saul just doing their thing and having their dinner, and Saul kind of finally warming up to her a little bit. So their resolution was Saul going, okay, this was weird, but okay, you're into my shit, the stuff that I used to do, and now I'm like, okay, now I'm flipping Jimmy again or something. But he's allowing himself to kind of be. It's like he realized that he compromised her, or at least she's kind of allowed herself to be tainted by him. But then he's trying to pull out of it, and then it's like they're both trying to get out of this goddamn quicksand pit, and they're both falling in together. I don't know. That may be something.
I think he is just sooner or later. I mean, he has the most perfect woman that could ever happen for him.
Yeah, she's incredible, and I hope that she doesn't die. I hope that she does go end up working for, someone like you're saying. It would be great to see her not die. I do not want her to die, because I do want to see her at Cinnabon by the end. Hate quicksand. So okay, I was wondering what this meant. Stony One, if you're still there, tell us what Kush till my mind's gone. Do you know what that's
talking about? Hitting the weed for 420. Hitting the Kush.
Okay, got it. Because there's actually a famous song called Kush by Dizzy Gillespie. It's one of my favorite songs of all time, and it's dum, 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 and it's just a beautiful jazz extravaganza. All right. Hail. So by the end, it's just like you said, cartel Terminator coming at you.
Dude, he's really like Cartel Rambo. Like, he took those guys out so easy, which was like, come on, man. But that's still tight. Like, when he's just like handing down upside down and he's like smoking a cigarette, just killing everybody, dude. I'm like, come on. But it was tight. It was so tight. I liked it.
It was great to see him rise to his occasion and become the scariest villain we've seen since maybe Tuco or maybe Fring.
Oh, he's way more vicious than Tuco.
Yeah, I think
Tuco is like an angry pit bull,
Yeah.
This guy's like a leopard or something.
Yeah,
because cats are more ruthless. Tuco is just more like just a blunt object who has anger issues. You know what I mean? Like, he is not trying to take over the whole world and kill everybody. Like, he's not as smart.
Yeah.
Like,
Are we going?
Go ahead. Say that again.
No, it's okay. No, I'm just anticipant. I'm just anticipant, and it's a shame because of all this stuff. It's like we have no idea if we're gonna get a season 6.
Well, I'm praying that we do. My friend, because this one needs it. This is the best. I like I said, Peaky Blinders for me is number one. But I got to rewatch the last season because I did not necessarily love it, but I was also drunk when I watched it. So I got to rewatch that one. But right now, dude, after 5 seasons, this is in the top 1 to 2 to 3 shows I've ever watched. And it might be hard because it gets the Breaking Bad stuff. So I told you I have a family member that I just got into, and I'm so excited that they're liking it. And they watched like 1 and 2 seasons yesterday and today. And then, but like they were jealous, they could hear me in this room and I'm like watching the new shit. So I was like, dude, after you watch Better Call Saul, then you get to watch Breaking Bad and see the characters again. It's like a sequel now to Better Call Saul. And then we can rewatch Better Call Saul again, so I can pause it every 3 minutes to be like, do you see? That's the guy that, like we're in season 2 today, and what's his name? The guy who gets killed by a Walt in the garage with Jesse Pinkman, who gets choked. The cousin right at the beginning, season 1.
Crazy. No, talking about Crazy Eight. Crazy Eight. Okay.
Crazy Eight. I called them Crazy 88s today, but that's the guys from the Kill Bill.
Okay.
Yeah, Crazy Eight, and he's in this one, and I'm like, see, there's just all these callbacks to it. That's what makes it so rewarding, bro.
Oh my gosh!
And it's like whoever is in charge of continuity for this stuff, it's people who care about it, and this is what's lackluster in much of what we get from Disney Star Wars until the last episode of the Clone Wars, which is amazing. Anyways.
Yeah. Let's see. So Nacho opens Lalo's gate and runs away, but Lalo kills all but one of the assassins. He keeps one of the assassins alive. He instructs the survivor to call the middleman who arranged for the murder and report that Lalo was killed and appears to recognize that Nacho helped set him up. So that's obviously.
Can I
So,
also say real quick, Ben, that I thought when he walked out there and Lalo was still awake, I thought it was a trap. I thought it was Darth Vader waiting for Han Solo and them to walk in. And, I thought it was him who was making the phone calls to Nacho to test him.
you thought they were going to trap Nacho and kill Nacho?
Well, yeah, I'm saying, you know how Nacho got the phone call by them saying, open the back gate? I thought that was Lalo seeing if he was trustworthy or not.
Interesting. Please give the video a like, share, and subscribe. My name is Ben, and I've got my friend K-Log here.
Oh. We're going to be on my channel in about 5-10 minutes.
See you there. Have a great night.